appreciate all our serving and past members of the National Assembly, topmost of which is another distinguished son of this local government, Senator Lekon Mustafa. Honorable Shegun Adekoya, aka Honorable Joseph Adegbeson. I have supporting me here my Deputy of Staff, Dr. Toyi Taiwo, and of course other members of our delegation, including the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, former Vice Chancellor of our prestigious Tertiary and University Education, Professor Abiodun. I use him as a point of reference and respect to all members of the State Executive Council who are here, for whom we are all today gathered here. An illustrious son of this great state, Major General Dr. Sanasuddin Adebanjo Awusoya, retired, the Chancellor, Chairman, Board of Trustees of this prestigious university, and his amiable wife, Alethia Awusoya. We have, of course, the chairman, the council chairman of this local government, Honorable Mobolaji Odusoya. The Awujale and Palmudra of Ijebuland is here with us today. He's represented by His Royal Majesty, or Royal Highness Oba Lawrence Adebajo, the Orimolusi of Ijebubo, a very amiable Kabiyesi, very loyal, very consistent. Kabiyesi Adeapẹ lórí, bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ á pọ̀ láàfin. I use Kabiyesi as a point of regard and respect to greet all other Kabiyesis, and I join His Royal Highness, our father, Oba Abdulrazak Adesina Adenuga, as the Ebumawe of Agowe, as a point of regard and respect to all the Kabiyesi that are here, including my own Kabiyesi, the Alaperu of Igberu, the Pro-Chancellor of this university, Chairman Governing Council, my sister, Dr. Mrs. Onikepo Akonde, OONCON. Thank you for welcoming me to the board, to the club of CON awardees. The Vice Chancellor and Chairman of Senate, Professor Amos Onosanya. All members of the Governing Council and the Board of Trustees of this university, my brother, my mom, former chairman of the Olabisi Onabanjo University, the foremost entrepreneur, Otuba Alex Onabanjo. I use him as a point of respect to all other distinguished and eminent guests that are here with us today. I would also like to recognize Major General Fayemi, who is representing the Chief of Army Staff, and all other military personnel that have come to identify with our illustrious son, an officer and a gentleman. All other captains of industries, all other distinguished personalities, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Permit me to first apologize for arriving later than anticipated. Professor Kamal threw a punch at me when he said it is just 10 o'clock. It has been a week of all sorts for me. All sorts of anxiety, apprehension, physical, emotional, psychological stress. But to the glory of God, our victory was yet affirmed by the Supreme Court yesterday. The visitors, the reception that followed was so tiring. I'm sure we can all appreciate all that came with this victory. They say success has many fathers and mothers. Today, I would have preferred to have just been at home catching my breath. And I was so persuaded by my team to send representatives, but I declined. I chose to come personally, as I had committed to attending this event several weeks ago when General visited me in my office. But more importantly, I'm a son of a teacher and someone who has a deep passion for education and an unwavering commitment to this sector, which remains one of the fundamentals to growth and development of any economy. So, happily, this is my first official assignment after my mandate. Today, we are gathered here in furtherance of the development of the education sector and our economy, the economy of our dear state and the country in general. On behalf of the entire government and people of Ogun State, I would like to join all others in congratulating this very illustrious son of Ogun State and founder of this Citadel of Learning, Major General Iwoye retired, and also my sister and chairman of council, Dr. Mrs. Onikepo Akode, the entire members of the governing council and board of trustees, as well as the management of Alethia University at Iwoye. And also by extension, I'd like to congratulate the great people of Iwoye and indeed the entire indigenous people of Ogun State on this success story that we are all gathered here to celebrate the official commissioning of the Alethia University in Iwoye. I'd like to commend the organizations and the organizers and all those who have in one way or the other contributed to the success of this program. As a government and people, we are very proud to be associated with the positive development trajectory of Alethia University. Today, Ogun State is known as the Gateway State and the revered education capital of Nigeria. This milestone being recorded today is one of the reasons that we did not share that glory with any other state. Empowering a youth through academic excellence has provided us with another platform to prepare our youth for the future that we are building together. Indeed, Alethia University has proven to be a worthy partner in our building our future together agenda. Today, I'm happy to report that Ogun State remains the education capital of Nigeria. We have more primary and secondary schools combined than any other state. We have more universities, both private and public, in this state than 3 or 4 states combined together. In recognizing the transformative power of education, our government has remained resolute in its commitment to fostering a learning environment that transcends boundaries. The Ogun State Education Revitalization Agenda Oksera, stands as a testament to our determination to provide quality education that's accessible to all. We have laid this foundation, and today, Ogun State is the only state in the country that has what we call learner identification number, meaning that every student in Ogun State has an LIN by which they are identified. This allows us to follow them from elementary, primary, secondary to education. So we know the number of students in Ogun State. This is not applicable in any other state in the country. This, our education revitalization agenda, aims to transform the education sector in Ogun State, ultimately fostering a more skilled, knowledgeable, and empowered generation ready to contribute to the state's socio-economic development. Annually, statistics shows that almost 2 million candidates apply for admission into our tertiary institutions in Nigeria. Out of this number, only about 800,000 are able to secure admission. This leaves a huge gap because of the limited carrying capacity of our various institutions. Therefore, there is an urgent need to tackle this problem of access through a two-pronged approach of increasing the carrying capacity of our institutions as well as establishing new ones. Definitely, the government alone cannot handle this. Hence, there is a need to establish more private institutions like this. The coming on board of Alethia University is indeed a welcome development. Alethia University, as a product of private endeavor in education, exemplifies the strength that arises when visionary individuals join hands with government to advance educational goals. This partnership is not merely a financial arrangement, but a synergy of ideas, expertise, and resources aimed at creating an educational institution that stands at the forefront of global standards. As we celebrate this momentous occasion, let us recognize, commend, and appreciate this gentleman soldier, a disciplined, deliberate, passionate, forthright philanthropist, a man with a passion for education, an entrepreneur whose vision and implementation is why we are here today. He could have taken his money and jackpot with it, or kept it in financial institutions. These type of collaborations are of profound impact, shaping the educational landscape and humanity. So again, I commend you. Alethia University is not just a place of learning. It's a hub of innovation, a crucible for critical thinking, and a launch pad for future change leaders and change makers. With the Olabisi Onabanjo University, the Obasikiru Adeton Institute of Governance, the Gerard Medical University in Iwoye, the Abraham Adeson Polytechnic, and of course the Alethia University, and many more may be in the pipeline. This local government, Ijebu North, is fast becoming the Ogun State education cluster, like Boston is to Massachusetts. This is very welcome and very exciting. We as a government will continue to provide that enabling environment for these type of initiatives to thrive. As I arrived here and I drove in, I called General and I said, sir, you could have extended your generosity to the community by reconstructing the road that leads to this beautiful university. General looked at me and said, Your Excellency, he is usually very witty and quick manner. He didn't want to think about it. Say, Your Excellency, I want to thank you for accepting to reconstruct that road. Hence, I have no choice but to commit the reconstruction of this road as our contribution and support for this institution. To the founder whose vision brought forth Alethia University, and to the faculty whose commitment to excellence will mold the minds of our future leaders, I extend my warmest and deepest appreciation. This institution represents a shared dream of a society where education is not just a privilege, but a right to everyone. In conclusion, let us use this occasion to reaffirm our dedication to the advancement of education through sustained collaboration between public and private sector. We can pave the way for a brighter, more educated, and empowered future. Congratulations to Alethia University. May it continue to be a beacon of knowledge and innovation for generations to come. It will be my joy to commission this beautiful university to the glory of God and the education of our children and the economic development of Nigeria. I thank you all for listening to me, and God bless you. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn.
Goldmyne, His Excellency will now proceed to the unveiling of the park.
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel GoldmyneTV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.